Hello and welcome back to the Morgrave Upper Quad for what will be the level 19 episode of Purple Rain, our Stormsinger life. I definitely don't recommend doing these solo at at level. They are tough old quests. We've just been butchered by a load of slad, just knocked down and pummeled to death. Um, if you have a very strong character and gear, then yeah, fair enough, or a nice group. Or if you just like a challenge, they certainly are challenging. There are much easier ways to reach the cap, let's put it that way. I think most people don't really need to go above 16 or certainly 17 level quests. One of you did suggest dipping into this stuff, with an epic level 20 and going and doing it then. I think you still get full experience, albeit only heroic experience, but plenty of these quests do give a decent amount anyway, so that's certainly an option to lessen the pain. True to form, I tried I think it's Vecna denied, where the two rune arms can come from, and found nothing, so the search will continue. Spells taken at 19, we picked up Hero's Feast and Cure Critical, finally. Now I did a little comparison between our fully meted Cure Light Wounds Mass, which you might recall does scale up to level 25 there, it says, and the Cure Serious, which goes up to 15, and the Cure Critical, which goes up to 20. And I was quite interested by the results. So there isn't a huge amount. I think that was a crit, wasn't it? They're all crits now. Actually, there's a bit more to choose between them now than I was seeing earlier, but it's not that much. And as a top up, I think this is more than adequate. And given that we were struggling to find something to invest in this tree anyway to get to the next levels, I think that's fine as a choice. I mean, the other thing was shout. I mean, what I could have done was reset that one to the snowball spell-like ability, and put this one to the shout for more offense. I don't think we need the snowball, to be honest. I don't think we'd use it too much. So I'm happy to leave that as is. Leave that as a 9-point top up for healing in between fights. Just do it that way. So at the moment we're just looking to acquire this one. Extra caster level would be nice. And then if we can squeeze in charisma and the sustaining song, we'll take that. If not, then I guess just the sustaining song, although that'll be nerfed by being in Reaper, at least nerfed when cast on self. For anybody else it'll still be quite nice, I think. Right, I thought to keep on pushing towards the cap, maybe we could try this one. It's a dog walking quest, which I was surprised to find in and amongst the Vecna stuff. And as I have a standard poodle myself, I thought maybe we could show you this one. Okay, now mana is still quite an issue, especially regarding single targets. Yes, we have two things that can just dispatch a single target in the blinking of an eye, but they're costing us 50 points, 50 mana every time. Yes, I don't need to quicken them, but generally when there's a nasty single target like a Reaper, you want it dispatching sharpish, so I have left them quickened. But it does mean that mana-wise we're not in the best of situations. And in these newer quests, when I don't really know where the shrines are, that kind of leaves me vulnerable. Hey, Doris.
blade forge and a large iron defender. Clearly, she has risen in the ranks since coming to the Mournlands to follow the Lord of Blades.
So she wants us to
Doris
take
has arranged an audience
her
with the
dog
Lord of Blades
for a
you.
walk.
But in exchange, she's tasked you with training
You
one of
can
their
either
recently
ask it to
uncovered
follow
weapons
or
from
stay
the last
in
war.
situ.
You need to take the iron defender out and let it roam free.
Basically, for the first part, we have to wander around through this DDO with our dog in tow. Now the dog can die, but I don't think it's a fail thing. I think if it gets reduced to no health, it just flops down and then either comes back up or you can heal it to make it come back up, something like that. I don't think it's an auto fail when the thing dies. Which is just as well, because as a dog owner I would get quite sad. Now Wisps immune to electric, aren't they? Not to our cold. Are they immune to sonic as well? No. I can see the, well, not against the Wisps, but I can see the ticking lightning thing being very useful here. Actually, the dog's damaged too, given that I'm underperforming criminally here. Can we see your health? If we just top you up with the... there we go. That's a nice healing amp too. You can see little red dots on the map where the enemies are going to spawn up, which is handy because you need... look at that one shot on the Reaper. It's handy because you need to... it's one of the objectives, you need to clear out the enemies to be able to progress onwards. Oh! Are we alright over there? Yes. Oh, hello. Let the lightning take it out, I think. Yeah. How's the dog doing? Good. Better than us. We just keep going from area to area. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, yes, nice shots. So the dog has Intimidate as well. Yeah, that is one thing you come to realise. Things that, well, with any caster the immunities are a pain, but you don't have with the with this one a means to strip these immunities. So that is a problem. You just have to rely on the Sonic there, which once you get to Epic shouldn't be a problem, using the Fate Singer, because that's going to solve the biggest problem we have at the moment. I think single target. Yes, we have huge damage for single target, but it's costing us a huge amount of mana. In that Fate Singer tree, we're going to get a very low cost spell-like ability, very short cooldown, single target thing, and there's one for... oh, hello. And there's one for AoE as well. Are we supposed to go in there? No, I don't think we are. And given that mana is at a premium, I'm not going to do anything unnecessary. So I'm thinking once we get in with the Fate Singer thing, we should do a lot better with the mana conservation job. Can you all just sort of pop up at once so we can... I'm not fond of quells. Even though we're not subject to them this time around, I have bad memories of them with my druid. So we need to wipe out all the stuff in here. Not fond of fear reapers either. Or red crowns. Maybe I'm just a miserable bugger who's not fond of anything. Okay. So shrine, I'm guessing shrine can be used on the way back. Yeah, we seem to have quite a lot of stuff over there, don't we? Let's hit the call lightning again.
An army of spectres emerges.
Right, can we have you all up at the same time? Nice, okay. Oh, got some more. If everybody could crowd around our little pup, that would be good. Okay, great stuff. Lightning just hit for 2,000. I'm happy about that. Now, are we done in here? I think we are. New passage to the northwest. Yeah, that's a sign that we're done here, I think. So let's take this shrine. The quests in the main Vecna chain, if you don't have the pack yet, they do give decent XP. I mean, even if you were to go in as a epic level 20, you would find, I mean, look at this one, it's going to be, what, 35,000 by the end, if we're lucky enough to reach the end. So it's the same as a low XP epic quest, perhaps. Well worth doing. If in fact, I don't know why I didn't do it this time around. I should have. Just to look for the rune arm things that we're looking for from this. I'm not sure what other nice things are lurking in here. I think I'm hearing that quite a few people, you know, those who have the time and inclination to swap things around every time a new set of gear possibilities come out, they're going on to some of the Vecna gear sets, so there must be some nice stuff there. Okay, we've got more incoming. Can we get everybody together now? Not really, can we? I guess the cold attack would have been very strong on those. I'm just being stingy with the mana and letting the lightning do the bulk of the heavy lifting, which it's doing very nicely. Now, are those traps? Do we get smashed if we go next to those? I'm not sure.
You are bombarded by waves of heat. They billow from the lava, stopping this clearing.
The amount of mana required to dispatch just one of those things. Second only to those golem, I guess. Ha! Okay. Still two left, so there's still some... Oh, here, we've got some... I must admit, expensive or not, those one-shotting things are extremely satisfying. Okay, so we can tell the dog to stay here for this one, so it's not walking all over the puzzle. And the puzzle solution is just the same as you'd get in the Dryad raid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sometimes 2 as well after that, I think.
Opening a passage to the west.
Tell him to follow again. Get the lightning up. Oh, I see a crown down there. And a reaper. Oh, this is not good. Okay, panic over. Ice. How is our dog doing? Oh, could do with some help. I get the impression if the dog goes down, maybe so will we. Although I think, were we at the end of that there? Now, do we take this now because we're going to lose it? Yeah, let's. I don't know the quest very well, so let's err on the side of caution. I think the most fun I've had with this build compared to a normal bard is these intensely strong single target things, you know, see a reaper in the distance, okay, thunderstroke, boom, next. That's been great. Now is this just back to the... Oh no it isn't, oh my god. I'm glad we shrined now. I think he's gonna need... Now the ice should do well against him, but what about the... I don't know whether he'll be completely immune to the electric or even healed by it. No, he does get hit by it. Come on, heal yourself. Okay. And we can go on now, can't we? Am I going the wrong way? Yes. It's one of my traits in the game, unfortunately. I'm very easily disoriented.
You find yourself back at the dimension door where you first arrived. You're ready to return to the Lord of Blades camp.
Okay.
Satisfied Iron Defender.
So walk accomplished.
You return the Iron Defender to Doris after a successful day training.
Now he's going to send us through this DDO, or she's going to send us through here.
Doris grunts in approval. I guess your meaty little brain was good enough for something as simple as this. She opens a portal to the Lord of Blades' current location. I've kept up my end of the bargain, but it's not my fault if he obliterates you for daring to impose. Until we meet again, fleshy. Rumbling chants can be heard issuing from further down this barren canyon.
Okay. So now we have to go and clear out the old manufactory to the west, it says. So on our way. I don't think anything appears until we actually go through a door. And then from memory there is quite a bit of resistance in here. Let's get the core lightning up.
He asks you to stop them from plundering what the Warforged consider one of their birthplaces. The Warforged renegade speaks in his steely, imposing...
Now, less immunities and things here, thankfully.
He directs you towards your destination. A corridor to the west. The inside of this manufactory smells
Keep
of
pushing
toxic
on while the
chemicals
lightning's
and
still
the
in
grease from
effect.
defunct machinery. You immediately spot the intruders, a squad of hidden-hand thieves who have come to uncover the facilities.
Can we tempt them down this corridor? Have some iceberg, Mr. Red Crown. Not so clever now, are we? Need to hit the call lightning again. That thing needs to go. Okay, collect our spoils. Oh, come on. Collect. What we're looking like lightning wise. Do I use the last one now? No, I don't think I will. There's bound to be a boss fight somewhere.
More hidden-hand cultists wait in this room.
Oh, hello.
They scavenge for loot.
Bad boy got shot by the lightning. That's good. Press the wrong key there. I think you can have that because you just look a bit nasty.
Once all the cultists have been cleared out,
I've got to keep an eye on the manor while we're busy glorifying in our thunderstroke.
you find a
Ah
locked
yes, so we've got
door
to
seems to require a spoken passcode to open.
go up here first, haven't we? Get the pass code.
Masonry gears line the walls of this chamber.
So, I don't know where the solutions are, or indeed if there are any,
Blocked by a magic.
but I just remember it's that the red and blue one, you set it to the opposite. So, this one we want a red symbol, and this one a blue symbol.
The first set of wheels.
And then here, I think it's X, and is it the yellow one? So there's a yellow one. Is that a, no, that's a blue one, isn't it? No, well, not blue to me. It says blue, but that's yellow. So I went yellow here.
The second set
So
of
only the X is the odd one out. Everything else is just opposite to what colour the wheel is. That's never seen blue, so that's an error in the text or something, the labelling. Then it gives you the passcode 61953,
You found the passcode.
which we go back down here and say at the door, a bit like you would in the immortality lessons in the Feywild.
The door. Rose
I think we're proceeding on towards the end here, aren't we? Oh, there is a shrine. Let's not make the same silly mistake we've made in the past. We're taking it. Generally speaking, note to self, if there's a shrine it means things are not over. I still can't believe what I did in the last one, just wandered blithely into the end. We could have won that. No excuse now for not winning this one. We're going to have the lightning going all over the place, the core lightning. I think if anything, as we've, and I know it scales up with you, but as we've gone higher and it's doing more damage, more than keeping pace and being relevant, and Of course, it's lasting a lot longer, so you're getting more value for it there. I considered even taking extend, but I don't think you can extend it. You know, like you can for displacement or haste or rage or other short-term buffs. If I could have extended that, I would certainly have taken extend instead of spell focus evo for the last feat choice. I'm going to do the night horrors and then the lightning, so hopefully the lightning gets the benefit of that.
Only to find another group of hidden hand disciples huddled in the dark. They stand in front of what appears to be
Come on then, happy people.
weapons.
The clock's
One of the
ticking.
cultists calls out as you approach. Another fool.
A little bit of a chain lightning in there. Happy days. Job done.
Inert once more. With the threat subdued and the hidden hand intruders dealt with, you may return to the Lord of Blades to receive what you earn.
It strikes me that in this Vecna chain, there's a lot that the Stormsinger will struggle with. A lot of electric immune, cold immune, and as we don't have a means to strip these immunities, it's an issue. Now, I've no idea. I'm very pleased to have got through there, but no idea if there's anything in here that might be a rune arm. Oh, there's nothing anyway. Okay. The search continues. I think that's a pretty good little quest. Enjoyed that and glad to get the victory this time. I think we'll push on and do some more Vecna until we reach the cap. I will report back if I manage to get. I think there must be maybe as many as half a dozen rune arms. I know there's an electric, a sonic. I'm pretty sure there's a fire, a light. I think there might be up to 6, and I haven't seen one. So the odds are good that if we keep going away at it through the lives, we'll eventually turn something up, I hope. Right, I guess we better start discussing the epic plans. One of my immediate issues is if we're going to keep the esoteric set, and we should, because there's a couple of DCs in it and a bit more where are we? Yeah, 2 DCs, actually 3 with the charisma bonus and a bit more spell power. If we're going to keep that, then I can't use the glasses I normally would to give us our evocation boosts, and at the moment our evocation boosts are coming from these 2 scepters, which normally I would swap out on reaching epic and put 2 Borderlands caster sticks in. So we've got some thinking to do when we get to the cap. I'm really not sure what to do. I could have one of the scepters as a prince's scepter from Feywild, the level 5 thing that would lose us. How much would we lose then? It's still not ideal, is it? But then if I lose this bonus, I'm losing DCs anyway. So I'm not quite sure what to do there. Maybe try and find some sort of a spell focus mastery item to lessen the blow, or we just go really crazy and don't take a sentient weapon this time around and leave this. But I can't see that being the best way forward somehow. So I'll have to look into it and see what we can do. In the meantime, we've got some Vecna quests to be doing. So I'll thank you all as always for looking, and I'll see you in Epic for some Borderlands slaughter, one way or the other. Take care.